Okay, so this is actually going to be another My Music Problems video. I wasn't expecting to do one so soon, and I wanted to also try a new technique in recording these using basically a mic on my laptop and using my iPhone for the video, so we can have better audio and better video, and then try to edit that together, and we'll see what kind of a mess that turns into. But as far as the video content, we're going to focus on my riffs. So I want to record a bunch of my songs, and I just got to thinking, well, I think the ones that are recorded have some differences. There are some tendencies that I have in my riffs, so I'm just going to play them all. Not all of them, but I'm going to play some of the main ones, and then just kind of, in the video, hear them all together, and then just kind of, even practice getting better at them so I can re-record like I always intended. So, gotta give me some minutes. So the first one that I think I'm going to try is actually from Welcome to the End, when it kicks in, the heavy part. So let me see what I can do with that. And so in that one, I'm not giving like a full lesson on how to play it, but it starts on an A. Those are kind of the chords that it breaks down to. That's the slow way. So then, actually, it's really easy when you get to the chorus part. I started to play and decided not to, was the I don't even know what you would really call it, but the harmonized part, the main harmony I wrote. It helps when you remember how to play this stuff. And that's kind of the whole reason of this is, you play something for a long time, you go back to play it, and then you're like, well, wait a minute, how do I do that? Let's move on. So that was obviously Welcome to the End. Ballad is pretty easy. I wrote I hope you can hear this when I do this part, but the clean part, because I just have it on distortion right now, I just, it actually all came about by accident. And I wasn't really planning on using it in any of the songs, but the band, when I came up with that at the time, started jamming on it a little bit, and then I was like, well, what the hell do I do after that? So, easy enough, you just take that and distort it. Then I came up with the intro, which is almost the same chords. Easy enough for that. The other parts I'm not going to play right now because I don't want to make this video too long. It's already going way longer than I wanted to, but to kind of get everything in there, I have to. So, you know what I should have went to actually after? In Discounted Soul, you know, the way I started on an A with Welcome to the End. This is where I feel like, you know, you start, like, there's only so much you can do, and all these are in standard. But the intro, or after you do the intro part, the whole helps when that's not turned on. Those would be the chords, that whole thing. But after you do all that, it comes in with this electric part, which also starts at A, and I think is kind of similar to Welcome to the End. And the next part actually changed a little bit because I do that, well, that part, but I used to have like a I could probably bring it back, but that was just something where when I was trying to get the timing right without having a real drummer and everything like that, I felt like it would just be harder to do. So you could always bring it back and use it again. I've always felt like even though you have the same progressions, and that's the one thing about my riffs, is I don't mind kind of revisiting them and giving new ideas. In fact, even like the ballad one, there's even a riff that I have. I love the feedback that's coming through. It's not distracting at all. But there's another riff, and I don't know if I'll add it or I'll just put it somewhere else and even make it a sequel. I didn't really want to get into those, but it's similar enough. That's kind of an idea of what that one sounds like. Kind of the same progression, same chords, would fit in there, but could definitely go different directions with it. And that's kind of where before I was like, oh, everything's got to be exactly different. But I feel like if there is a musical theme when doing your stuff, while it might kind of sound the same depending on what it is, you can just kind of play with your own ideas and take them in new directions that are the same but different, and don't be too hard on yourself on that kind of thing. And that's what I'm trying to learn with these riffs. Obviously I can't play them all. This video is going way long, but at least I got some of the riffs in there. I can always do another one of these videos, try this editing, hope it comes out right. But for now, I'm going to end it here because I don't know how many people are going to get this long into the video. I don't want to be that long.